What's going on, guys? It's Alex with Beard Adventures, and today I am doing the voiceover of a video that I did on Saturday, April 17th, of the Villages Cruisin' in Spanish Springs. I did drive the golf cart there, as you can see, and I am on the golf cart driving there, and I just like that bird flying in view here as the intro. So instead of me playing music or me just talking to you guys all by myself, I have my mom here with me since she did not go to the car show.
Hi, I'm Melody Lane.
All right, we're at the car show.
Ooh,
Virtually.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. So this is in Spanish Springs. This is the first town square of the Villages. What kind of car is that?
A silver one.
You know I'm gonna ask.
I know, but I'm not good with cars. I thought it was an
You
Impala.
used to be good
I know,
with cars.
that's a Corvette.
Like anytime he sees a car on the road, he could name what kind of car it was.
I used to be really good with cars.
That's a Trans Am from Burt Reynolds. He drove that in that
It
movie.
says-
I wonder if it's the real one.
It says Bandit.
Yeah.
And then look in the passenger seat.
Is it the real one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There's somebody in the passenger seat.
There's not. It's a whole mannequin.
Oh my gosh, you should have went around the other side.
I know. It's a Bel Air. I know that one.
Oh, see, I never heard of a Bel Air.
Yes, you have.
A Bel Air car?
Yeah.
Heard of a Bel Air neighborhood. And the Prince of Bel Air.
I really like this car.
Hey, that
It's
guy
really
matches
pretty.
the car.
Yeah, he does.
Is it his car?
I don't think so. Maybe.
That's crazy. Are we going to look inside?
We are. We're not going all the way in.
Oh, we're sticking our heads in. I love your camera. Ooh, that's a pretty car.
It's
What
a
is
Shelby.
that? Do you know what year?
Nope. I have no idea.
Do you know the name of that color?
Blue. It's got 2 white stripes. Nice exhaust.
Oh, ugly exhaust. I don't like exhaust.
Well, you have an electric car, so that makes sense. That's if that top thing behind
Yeah.
the seat is if you, in case you roll over, it protects you.
Only the driver?
Yeah.
The passenger doesn't get protection?
No. I
Okay,
like this
is that
guy,
from
too.
the movie No, not European.
Family. But
The National
maybe
Lampoon's Vacation?
like if it was
No,
set in the
it's not that
50s.
old, yeah. Look at the little awning for the window.
I like it.
And all the stickers, is that where it's been?
Yeah. I like that back window that goes like that.
Yeah, I remember that. My neighbors used to have a station wagon in the back. We loved it.
I don't know what this is. This is the first time I've ever seen this car. Ever.
It's like the time machine.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
A
a
DeLorean?
Bricklin. It's not a DeLorean. I thought it was too. That's me taking out my phone to take a picture. So I'm like, what is this car?
Hey, if you guys know what this car is, put it in the comments
It's a Bricklin.
below.
It's a Bricklin.
Okay.
It says that. But that's all I know.
And if you guys like old cars and like the Villages, give us a thumbs up.
It says Bricklin. And also, when you're watching this and you see a car you really like, let us know in the comments. You can do multiple comments. I'm okay with that.
Are we going in?
Yeah, I have to a little bit.
Oh, it's like I'm driving.
The
Look at
motor's
that.
super weird looking.
Bricklin.
Like, is that? I don't know.
It's Bricklin. Have you heard of that?
No, I've never heard of it. That's why I was like, this is crazy. That's a Camaro.
I wonder if he built it. Like if it's a
It might be
kit
a
car.
kit car. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So do all these people live in the Villages?
I have no idea.
I think they do. They do this when? The third Saturday of the
Third
month?
Saturday.
Every month at Spanish Springs in the Villages, Florida. Now, some people ask me, because I live in the Villages, they ask me, well, what city do you live in? And I say the Villages. No, I mean, what city do you live in?
Right. People have asked me that
I
too.
have to say the city is the
The Villages.
Villages.
That's a Ford.
That's all you know?
It says it in the back. Yeah, that's all I know. Look at that thing. It's got suicide doors.
Ooh. That's so weird.
So nice.
It's different.
That's another Corvette.
You can't see out that front window very well, that red one.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, that's a really long front.
That's a Corvette. There's another Bel Air and another Bel Air.
I wonder
Unless
if
I'm
there's
wrong,
a Bel Air club in the
but-
Villages.
It looks like a Bel Air to me.
There's
It
a
might
Corvette
not.
club.
It might not be a Bel Air because all those 50s cars look the same. So I could be completely wrong.
Yeah. Hey, if he's wrong, tell him in the comments.
Please tell me. It's like, no, that's a Crown Victoria because it definitely
That
looks-
one?
No, that's not
What's that one?
a limo.
Oh.
Now we're gonna go sit inside.
Oh, Nina has a bar and a TV?
It's old school.
That's pretty cool, though.
This is a 1963 Corvette with a new motor in it.
Oh, so you know the year. He used to know the year of every car.
It's the only Corvette with a split rear window.
Oh.
And it's very, very expensive to replace one of those windows. And it's very hard to find.
Because it's curved.
Yeah, it's very hard to find one of those windows. Or one of those cars without a busted rear window.
Wow. Hey, look at that one.
There's a whole row of these.
Tell us about those.
I don't
Look
know.
at all them.
Model
You
A
didn't
and Model
read?
T.
Don't
No.
they say what year they are or anything on them?
I was walking around for an hour and a half.
Is that
And
how
it
long
was
this
hot
video
out.
is?
No, it's 51 minutes. I cut down some stuff. It was hot out. I didn't have my water with me.
Is that a spare tire?
Yeah.
It has a little case.
Yeah. Look, it goes around there. That's your tail light.
Ooh, we're going under the car.
Sort of.
It's shiny. It's so
So
different.
roomy.
I like those.
I
That'd
do
be fun
too.
to ride in. Do you have to crank those to start them?
I don't think so. So they might have a crank on the front.
Look at that one. You can make beer in it.
That moonshine.
Oh,
That's a whole distillery.
That is funny. Danger explosives.
And it has all their flavors on there. And
Danger, stay back. 500 feet. That's crazy. Hey,
That's
look, there
me.
you are.
I'll walk around all these people. Flip-flop shops and shoes.
Oh,
I didn't even know that was there.
I've never seen that store.
Me
Must be
neither.
a new store. Where are we at? Oh, we're by Flippers.
Yeah. Flippers has really good pizza.
Yeah, we haven't had that in a while.
Because we've been only eating the other pizza place.
Yeah.
Which I could go for a Flippers pizza
Yeah.
on Sunday. Sundays I made my cheat day.
Okay.
I like these with the back seat. It's got the back seat in the back like that. Like it closes up as a trunk, but we're not done yet. Look, another
Ooh.
Corvette.
That's a Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh, with those windows.
But this one isn't, that doesn't have
Ooh,
the split.
We get to go inside.
I think this is a 65 hardtop. Yeah, 65. I was right. I think this is also a 65, but that's a convertible. Now, this one's interesting. It looks like an old one, but it's on an 04 chassis. It's a 1957 Corvette on a C5 04, because that's all new
What's
interior.
an 04?
04, 2004. Yeah. That's all new interior, and then they put the old school body on it.
Oh. Oh, I like the front. Look at the
Those
teeth.
little teeth.
It looks like he has braces.
These are the 80s Corvettes here.
Ooh, trophies. Ooh, I like that
I
color.
knew you were going to say that.
The fronts are so long.
Yeah, it's a Corvette.
Ooh, I like that old car.
I do too. I feel like it's spacious. It's a Buick.
I wouldn't like to drive it. It's a little big.
It's like a boat.
Yeah. Ooh, is that purple?
It is purple.
That's cool. It has flames. Did you see the flames?
Yeah. They're ghost flames.
They're hard to see.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those. You can see them there. So pretty. Those flames are in the color of my car.
Yeah. Another. I want to say Bel Air. Say Impala. Another.
Do you know what the
old school.
newest car is? The year?
They had a Mustang there. 90s Fox body. I didn't really look at it too much.
I feel like there's not as many cars there as there used to be.
We're not even halfway through.
I know.
I like the interior on that. The black and red. I like this thing too. That's like...
Kind of reminds me of the Munsters.
This thing? This reminds me of like
the way it opens up in the front, I think.
old school, like gangster, just...
Look at that spare tire.
It's sweet. It's cool, and it's got a big V8 in it.
I wonder how much gas they use.
Probably a lot. That's a heavy car.
Yeah, these all are.
Look at that steering wheel. Oh, I like this one.
Oh, neat. I like bench seats.
Yeah, they should definitely be bringing those back.
Cybertruck has bench
I know.
seats.
Look at those taillights.
That's cool.
They should do more funky curves like that. It's Impala. I'm talking to them.
Yeah, you're waving your hand around.
Yeah.
Do we get to go in? Yes. Dice in the mirror. Hey, I had dice in my mirror when I was in high school.
So there's a lot of cars here that have the little kids like crying up against it. You know what I'm talking about? My grandparents were loved that. We had them everywhere in our house when I lived with my grandma and grandpa. I never understood it. So this old car right here, it's I'm not sure what it is. But the original would have 100 horsepower. This one has about 150, which is a lot for that little car because there's not much to it. It's very light.
Do they have roofs? They don't even have them?
No,
Like-
some of them might, but this one does not.
It doesn't come with one?
It's like custom.
Wow. What is that red one?
A Mustang.
Does that one have an airplane on the front?
No, I don't think so.
That looks like an
I
airplane.
don't think so. That's another Corvette.
If you think that was an airplane, tell me in the comments.
It could have been an airplane. I just don't see why it would have an airplane. This car's name is Samantha.
Oh, that's pretty. It's like rose gold, kind of.
Rose gold?
Yeah, the color of it.
That looks pink to me.
Oh, kind of like a rose gold, but a little more pink.
I guess I don't know what color rose gold is. I was thinking more gold-ish.
It's kind of pinkish, metallic-y pink. Look at the eyes! I love that car! Anytime I look at a car, I see a face.
Yeah. It's really nice interior. Like, it's new interior. I don't know where the taillights are on that car. I couldn't find them. It looks like he's talking to me, but he's actually singing the song.
Singing a song?
Yeah.
What song?
A song that the band was playing in the square. I like that, though, too, with those tires out like that. Pontiac.
Do you know what my first car was?
A Ford LTD.
No.
Never Pontiac Le Mans.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're just guessing?
Yeah.
How can you guess that?
Well, you said Pontiac, and I was thinking of an old Pontiac. I like that little car. See, these old ones, like the one that we looked at a little bit ago, they all look the same to me. See, the crying kid.
Oh.
There's more.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of
I had
those.
crying kids, too.
Why?
I don't know. Everybody had them.
There's a barn fresh.
That's cool. I like it.
It's
like a hillbillies.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it that it's dirty on purpose.
There's an El Camino if anyone's interested. There's a GTO. There's a stretch zone back there. I don't know what they do there.
Is that a fake person? In the
No,
car?
I think that was real.
Oh.
So this thing is super cool. Oops.
That is kind of neat.
Look, does that door, like, is that a ramp?
Oh.
Or does it open up?
Looks kind of like a door.
That's what I was thinking, but there's latches on both sides.
Yeah, so you can reach the stuff up there. Maybe it does, like, hang down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought that was really cool, though. I like that interior.
Are they the same cars every month, you think?
I would think so.
So if there's a car that you guys really want to see, then maybe you could go back again and do the cars if somebody really wants to see it better.
See more of it, yeah.
Yeah, and see all the way around it and inside it. Because he can stick his camera in the car.
Yeah.
If they let him.
I just didn't want to do it to every car. I did it to a few,
well,
but like that's a
really
lot.
Long video.
I know.
So if you guys want to see more of one, let him know.
And I really hope this is the owner of the car because he's like writing on a piece of paper.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah.
Nobody else would do that.
Right.
What's that?
I want to say it's a Nova, but I'm not sure.
Kobe is snoring.
Yeah, so if you hear a puppers. Kobe is my mom's dog.
Look at that tiny window.
Yeah.
That is tiny.
It's a really cool car, though.
And I bet he don't have a backup camera.
Obviously.
I would put one in.
A lot of cars don't have backup cameras. Another El Camino.
I hated those cars.
Really?
Yes.
So this is a 90s car with
1990s?
Yeah, 1990s with
What, the 1950s front?
And rear. It's a conversion kit.
That is weird. Wow. That is the strangest car.
So this is like your car. This is a Crown Victoria.
I don't have a car like that.
But you do. Just wait. See? Crown Victoria. Boom.
Is that
it's
the
all
whole
glass. It's just the
but
front
it's
part.
not. It's not the.
It's not the whole windshield. It's
My
just,
car has the largest windshield in the world.
Yeah. I like these old cars though. Here's another one of those old looking.
Old looking. It is old.
I know, but like the paint looks old. Like it doesn't look like fresh paint.
It's not, yeah. I like it.
Yeah. This one has pinstriping. Like that's not original. There's a bunch of skulls hanging from it.
I was gonna say, what's in the hanging? You can't even get to the engine. Can't get to the engine on my car either.
It's a Roadrunner. You don't have an engine.
I know.
Another Corvette.
Hey, there's that window.
But it's not
split.
It's not split. The split is the rare ones. It's got the bug protector. That's a 1938 Master Deluxe. This guy ran out of gas.
Oh no.
He ran out of gas on the way there. I passed him on the golf cart, and then he passed me again, and then I asked him, I was like, "Hey, by chance, did you run out of gas?" He's like, "Nope." And his family around him was just laughing. He's like, "That must have been another car."
Yeah, like there's more than one of those. I don't think I like the cars of the 70s.
Yeah, I don't like too many 70s cars either. Another crying kid over there. I don't know what that thing is, what this car is.
I like it.
I knew you would. I knew you would. There's a few cars that I was like, oh, my mom's going to like this one.
Look at the dash. That's awesome.
And that's just a all original Mustang. Nothing extra on it. The Judge GTO. And look at the puppers. What's a wolf?
The next car.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a Plymouth. That's what it said on the front.
What is that?
This is an Impala, I do believe. Uncle Ed had one. Nope, that's a Ford Falcon. There's another red Impala.
That one looks short.
It's a little car. It's a Datsun, I believe, or Datsun.
Datsun? Wow.
See, that Mustang to the left of there is the newest one I think I saw.
Look at the windshield pops up.
There's a doggy on the front.
Where?
On the front.
Oh.
The hood ornament.
Look at the windshield.
That's your air conditioning. My dad has a truck that did that.
I've never seen that. That's like my golf cart.
Yeah. It's probably where they got the idea.
You mean the golf cart people?
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, not the car. Are you serious? Wow.
Look at that. It doesn't even have a cover for the engine.
No.
Now, are these... Is this a contest or something?
Yeah, so you can vote. They can win a trophy.
Oh, like that guy? Does he win all the trophies?
You can win a trophy. So
I wouldn't vote for the guy with all the trophies. I figure he has enough.
You just vote for whatever is your favorite. But I don't think I can vote. I think it's more so the judges.
Yeah, they probably have certain judges.
Yeah.
That's a Mustang, right?
Yeah.
You know how I knew?
Because it said Mustang in it.
No, because I saw the horse.
You mean you saw the Mustang?
Yeah. The horse.
Yeah. Look at that little
It's
window.
dark.
Itty bitty window.
It just looks funny.
A Bronco.
Has eyes on the back.
These are rare too. I like that back seat. Look at that.
That's neat.
The hood isn't open very far.
No.
It's a 73 Ford Bronco. It's a 302.
What's a 302? The engine?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It's 302 cubic inches. Not feet.
Is that a 70s?
Yeah.
Don't like the 70s.
I like that car though. It's a Cadillac. I think it's Eldorado. That lady was telling me she used to have one, and they would fit 4 people in the front seat.
So what's that red one?
It's a 442.
What's that?
It's Oldsmobile, I believe. This is a Corvette.
Man, those wheels are going to get dirty.
White walls.
Yeah. I kind of like that color.
I do too. I'm actually shocked how many people were there because I thought for sure it was going to pour down rain.
Yeah, I'm surprised all these convertibles are there.
It didn't rain at all.
It was supposed to rain that day.
Yeah, I know. It didn't. I don't think it rained at all. I'm not sure what that red car is. I used to be able to tell you all these cars.
I know.
Oh, it's Mayberry. The Mayberry car. Mayberry
Oh.
Police from that one show.
Andy Griffin?
Yeah, thanks. Do you know what this one is?
A blue car?
It's a Mustang.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says it right there on the side. There's a horse. Guys, I think my favorite is coming up. It's a bright yellow one.
Does that red one have a... What's it? Oh, it's a dog. That
Yeah.
was a bow.
No, it's a Corvette. We go say hi to it. I just didn't understand why they did red interior with the red exterior, or blue interior with the blue exterior.
A lot of the cars match the interior and the outside. Oh, you like the truck?
I like this truck a lot. It's got mirrors around the back.
I don't
Look
think
at us.
it came that way.
The wood did. It's definitely not original. It's got shaved door handles.
How do you get in?
A button. Just so we can see the front.
Yeah, to have the hood open, the front all goes forward. I don't like it. I don't like the way that opens.
I like it.
The truck is cool. What's that one?
It's another one of those little buckets. This one doesn't have the back on the...
Do they drive all these here?
Yeah, they don't... They're street legal.
Do they drive in there and then clean them?
Oh, some of them were out there cleaning them, for sure.
I don't like that color.
It's a Ford Falcon. It's cream.
Ugh.
Cream.
I don't like it.
I don't either. The car's cool.
It matches the sidewalk.
Yeah. Another GTO. I like this color. It's like a weird purple / maroon. I like this car.
Color's pretty.
I like the interior.
What is it?
Impala.
Yeah, I like those big old seats like that.
Yeah. With the windows that go down all
Oh,
together.
look at that. Yeah, there's nothing in the middle.
Yeah. Like that.
And it has a tail.
Uh-huh.
What the heck is that?
It's a little kitty cat tail. I like it.
Is that how the trunk opens? Like way down there?
Maybe. I guess, yeah. So it's a Nash.
It's dice in the window.
I don't remember what that was. I don't know.
Is that it?
No. There's more.
A black truck.
It's a truck. It's a vroom vroom. There's another Corvette. That's a nice Corvette. The side exhaust, the nice chrome wheels.
What's that one?
I don't know. There's 2 crying kids, though.
They're from the 50s. Like, I've seen that in movies.
Yeah. It's Christine. Looks like a Buick. Another GTO.
Some of those really old
Skeleton.
cars have
Golf?
seat belts. That's what I
I think since if they restored them, they have to. But back in the day, they didn't.
Right. I didn't wear a seatbelt as a kid.
What's that Buick?
On long road trips, I used to sleep on the floor.
I like this car. This one with the blue, the rusted looking one.
Oh, that's neat.
It's got the rear facing seat.
Yeah, my neighbors had a station wagon like that.
And all bench seats. Like, I want this to drive across the country. That would be cool.
I'm not sure it would make it. You'd have to be a mechanic.
Sure would make it.
And have extra parts.
You just have to put Tesla batteries in it and take out all that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine pulling that up to the Tesla supercharger? Well, I know a place that does it. Electrify Garage. It's a 65 Barracuda. That one to the left. No, I don't know what. I don't know.
Is that like a Rolls Royce or something?
It's something.
something fancy.
Yeah, I can't even see what this says on the front.
It has a belt.
Yeah.
Is that to keep the hood on?
Yeah.
Wow. It has a hat in the seat.
But it looks all like newer.
What? He only has room for him.
To keep aerodynamic,
That's
so
crazy.
you can probably button back the other one if you have another passenger or have a passenger in general. And I don't know what this, it's a Kestrel is the name of the car.
English.
It is. It's got all that stuff down there. It's a Riley Kestrel.
On the steering wheel's on the other side.
Yeah. It's so goofy.
It just looked English, just the body style.
I like it. Again, red seats though. And this is so little. Look at
It's not little.
They're small cars, yeah. And there's it's tiny. The little back seat. And the sides of the wheels are covered by that.
Oh, yeah.
A big green car.
What's that one?
It's got V8. It's another bucket.
Are they called buckets? Or are you just making that up?
It's a bucket. I've heard.
Didn't answer my question.
It's something bucket.
You heard them calling it a bucket.
I've heard it in the past, right?
It's a banana. It's like light yellow.
Yeah, it's.
Never seen a car that color. It's the inside of a banana.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I like this red one too. That one's cool too. That custom.
Hey, and if you guys don't like our chitter chatter about this, you can always turn the volume off.
Yeah, and play music somewhere else. It's a Dodge Custom. Custom Royale.
It's gold.
I like it. I was supposed to cut that part out of it looking at me.
Look at the eyes. That is not aerodynamic at all.
None of those cars were. Look how little that window is. All the windows.
It's so dark inside. It's like they're...
Look, another crying kid.
Oh, that blue one's pretty.
Yeah.
I wonder if they changed the clothes on the kids.
I hope not.
I think mine were sewn into it.
Yeah. Look at the headlights. That can't be safe. Because the sides of the car is blocking the headlights. What if you come up to like a stop
Wow.
sign? Like, that's for sure Bel Air. Or 57 Chevy.
Yeah, that's what I think they are.
It's a Bel Air. It's the same thing.
How is it the same thing? It's a Chevy.
Chevy Bel Air.
Bel Air?
Yeah.
Oh. See, I never heard of that. I heard of Chevys.
Chevrolet is this company. Yeah, it says a Bel Air right there on the side. Chevy is a company, like Chevrolet.
I know, but I don't know. I just never
put 1 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Ranchero.
Call them Chevys. Is that a truck?
It's a truck car. It's like an El Camino, but the Ford version. It's a Ranchero.
It's so flat in the back.
Well, you open that, and it's like a tonneau cover. They got some Duncan.
What kind of year is that one?
It's late 50s, early 60s.
Looking at his smile in the front of the car.
It's a military. Willys.
Why do they all have their hoods up? Are people really interested in the engine?
Yeah, especially if they did anything to the engine to see if it's either original or if it's customized. It's a T-Bird.
Look at that little window.
Mm-hmm.
He has a baby on his dash. A baby car.
Yeah.
And who's that little chef guy?
That's
Big
Boy.
Yeah.
I've never seen this Jeep before. Like
That's
ever.
A Jeep?
That's a Jeepster.
Is that the first Jeep ever?
No, because that Willys Army vehicle was also a Jeep. But like, look at the steps.
Wow.
You like the pillows in the back?
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a cute idea.
Right? It's got steps to get into it.
I love the pillows.
I knew you would. Like, it's so weird. Like,
and the other passenger seat is so little.
Little, yeah.
That's so weird.
It's a 1949.
This is much better than actually going to the car show.
Because you're in air conditioning and you're not walking?
Yes, in 85 degrees and 85% humidity.
I did sweat a lot. Like, I was exhausted after this walk.
Because I've been to these shows, and I've never seen them up this close.
Yeah, because you just walk down the center aisle.
Yeah, I guess.
They're playing something. I don't know what they're playing.
Rummy
I
Cube.
turned it over to the... No, that's not Rummy Cube. They're all different shapes and stuff.
Oh. I can't think.
It's like Mohong or Mojang.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That's what it reminded me of.
They play that a lot at the rec centers.
This is Bubbaloo's Barbecue.
Do you have any of that?
No, and it looks so good.
Oh.
I'm on a diet, guys. I can't eat stuff like that.
The Punisher.
I really like that silver Impala.
Yeah, that's
the
neat.
red and black. There's a lot of people right in this area.
You mean silver? Oh, wait. What car?
Silver and red.
Yeah, you said red and black.
Well, there's black in between the red and silver.
Oh. And that's gold and purple.
Yeah. Look, there's spilt wine.
Fake spilt wine. Oh my gosh.
I keep saying Impala. It's a Falcon. Ford Falcon. But I like the color scheme on it a lot. See the black in between.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's got the side exhaust.
Would that
Nice
burn you if
wheels.
you hit it with your ankle?
If it's been on for a while, probably.
on the seats?
They're racing seats.
Oh. Ha I like that dog. In a seatbelt.
Pontiac Firebird.
I had
That's
a Pontiac
an Impala,
Firebird.
a much newer one.
You're just walking by. You're not even looking at them.
I am too. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Look at the seats. I like them.
I do too. That's the back of it.
Cool.
This one is 4 different colors.
Wow.
Like, I've seen this car driving around before.
I wonder what his golf cart looks like. I think it's cool.
Yeah. We're on our last row of cars after this. So right here, we're on the last row. Max speed 40 miles an hour.
That's like a golf cart. Well, I guess
No,
golf
it's
carts
not.
don't go that
They
fast.
go half that.
(1915) Ford
1945.
GPW. Oh.
You really do need glasses. It's a machine gun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure it doesn't have the firing pin in it. And then there's a rifle up there. Right there.
Wow.
So you know how the car I said earlier, you see these teardrop lights right there?
Yeah.
The car I said earlier where I couldn't find the taillights, that's what the taillights are supposed to look like. But they were shaved over. Like, I don't know where they're at. Unless they put, like, a film over it and they just, you know, appear through it. I didn't want to be on the sidewalk side where the people are sitting in front of the car. It's nice, though. I like it.
Seafoam green. What is that car?
It's a seafoam green.
Uh-huh. They won a trophy, too. Ooh, look at those awards.
My arm.
I feel like it's been in a movie before.
I want to say it's a Corvette. I like this truck a lot. I really like this, like, gunmetal gray.
Has a picnic basket in the back.
This is actually the type of truck. My dad had a 3100 GMC. This is a 3100 Chevrolet. That I learned how to drive a 3 on a tree.
Say that again?
3 on a tree.
I don't know what that is.
It's a manual transmission, but it's with this up here.
People can't see
I know.
you pumping your arm.
Well, if you look up 3 on a tree, they'll understand. Or a lot of people will know what a 3 on a tree is.
I like that paint.
I do
Like
too.
that stripe in it. Oh, the flames. It's on fire.
Somebody call 911. My hand's in the way. I was checking the battery, I think, on the camera.
Oh, I like that the front's white. That's neat. Another seafoam green.
That looks brighter than seafoam.
Mint green?
Well, yeah, it looks more minty to me. I like it. All right. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video. Whatever your favorite car is, let us know in the comments below. What was your favorite car?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a teal one.
Yeah, I figured. I knew you were going to say that. This is the last car. And it is a Corvette. But thanks for watching, guys.
It's sidewalk color.
I like the red interior on this one, though. Reminds me of Coca-Cola. The white and the red.
Bye, guys.
Toodles. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Like the front.
The teeth.
Yeah, it's got braces.